Thank you for the time. My name is Andjar from R&D Agency of Magalong City, along with Heri Wahyudianto, Agustinus Hartopo, from Regional Development Planning Agency of Papua Province. Please allow to convey the exposure of the article with the title, Measurement of Partnerships, External Relations and Networks in Building Districts in Jayapura Regency. Regional efforts in improving the welfare of its population have various systems and programs, generally done by paying attention to the character and potential of the area owned. Its implementation is realized with sustainable development, although some findings have not had an impact on improving the welfare of its population. Global agreements are also used as a basis in regional development. For example, in research from the concept of improving welfare is also carried out with regional approaches such as in literature. Jayapura Regency as a developing region has the same goal in the welfare of its population. The vision is set Jayapura Regency quality, prosperous and environmentally friendly, see in the Regional Mid-Term Development Plan 2017 to 2022. Two dimensions contained in the basic vision of this. First, the existence of indigenous peoples are increasingly significant as development actors, and the second, the quality of education, health, and religious life of the people of Papua is increasing, in the perspective of some economic indicators at the level of open unemployment, and per capita income, in declined conditions. This condition presents a challenge to the Regency of Jayapura, which has 19 districts, so it can be restored as a form of implementation of the Vision Jayapura Regency with a variety of the efforts taken. One of the efforts that have relevance to encourage the achievement of the vision of the Regency of Jayapura is poured in the form of the district building. Building district. District building. Building district of the program is to reinforce the role of the district as the center of change and the acceleration of progress in social, economic, and cultural. But to achieve it takes commitment and synergy of stakeholders that are related both in the form of partnerships, external relations, and the network. But to achieve it takes commitment and synergy of stakeholders that are related both in the form of partnerships, external relations, and the network. Some literature has discussed the role of these three components. This concept is then discussed in this study are specific to the limitation of 1. Partnerships, networks, and collaborations. 2. The presence and involvement of the community. 3. The strategy of external communication. 4. Communication materials. 5. Advocacy and engagement policy. The purpose of the research is to determine and measure the maturity in the implementation of the DBBD in Jayapura Regency, in the perspective of partnerships, external relations, and the network. 2. Methods. The research method uses a qualitative description as an attempt to dig up information on some of the apparatus of the regional. The data used are secondary, mainly referring to the program DBBD. The research method uses a qualitative description as an attempt to dig up information on some of the apparatus of the regional. The analysis is conducted by building construction, partnerships, external relations, and the network is measured on a basic level, grow level, develop level, and mature level, which is used to measure the success of the program DBBE. 3. Result and discussion. 3.1. Presenting the results. 1. The center of the empowerment of indigenous peoples have 15 program activities, aims to optimize the management of resources of the village, strengthen and support the programs and activities of the village, improve the welfare of indigenous people, and affirm indigenous values, traditions, and culture of the Papuan people. 2. A basic service have 18 program activities, aiming to provide excellent service to the community, especially in the fulfillment of the basic rights of the people. The fulfillment of the basic rights of the people, in the form of the right to food and nutrition, health, education, housing and settlements, water, and sanitation. District as a center for basic services provides the following: A. Service of the administration that is easy, fast, and convenient. B. Educational services. C. Health services, and D. The service of peace and social order. 3. The Center for Innovation and Entrepreneurship have 13 program activities, aiming to strengthen the spirit and optimism, improve your skills and abilities to strive, expand employment opportunities, and increase the independence and progress of the Papuan people in managing the resources, the land, and assets of the village in the area. District as a center for innovation and entrepreneurship held: A. Coaching businesses and technical assistance. B. Expansion of access to capital, equipment, and markets. C. The development of cooperation and internship with business partners. D. The development of pilot and product stub for businesses of indigenous Papuans. And E. The expansion of cooperation, partnership, and promotion of innovation and entrepreneurship, and the opportunity of working of the activities of an agricultural, plantation, animal husbandry, fisheries, forestry, small industry and households, trade and services, tourism, and other productive activities. 4. Center for Economic Growth have 14 program activities, aims to support the development of productive economic activities, the development of the economy of rural or township, as well as increased production, value-added and income communities. 5. Central to the management of natural resources and the environment, have 17 program activities, aims to optimize the management of resources of the village, strengthen and support the programs and activities of the village. 6. The Center of the Data, Information, and Knowledge, have 11 program activities, seeks to expand the policy data and information about the population, the assets of the village and the district, improve capacity planning. 3. Result and Discussion. 3.2. Create a discussion. Subcomponent. 1. Partnerships, networking, and collaboration. 2. Community presence and involvement. 3. External communication strategy. 4. Communication materials. 5. Advocacy and policy engagement. Conclusion. The results of the measurement of partnerships, external relations, and networks can be one of the references to conditions that must be improved in each parameter. Partnerships, external relations, and networks are a necessity in the district development process in Jayapura. Thank you for your attention.